Welcome guys to another episode of the Extra Mile. My name is Alex and welcome to another Sunday Sub Showdown announcement episode. And boy, Handbrake, wow, this will be a fun one. I can already tell you. Yeah, we will use the Racetrucks for this race, mostly because they're insanely good fun to drive. And they're just different, and it's not often that we get a full-blown simulation with Racetrucks. We had them in Assetto Corsa 2, but as a mod, and while that mod felt very accurate and very well done, we all know that there's a difference, or there can be a difference, between a mod and a car that was originally intended to be in the sim. This is just insanity. So, what do we have here? We have a vehicle that weighs 5 tons, that has over 1,300 horsepower and over 3,700 Newton meters of torque. I mean, this is just, in terms of numbers, this is just insanity. And it slides around. Oh my god. Let's see if we can just go for a few clean laps here without roasting the tires completely and see what it feels like. So, it feels heavy, it feels like you have to force it a little bit to change direction. It feels relatively fast. Come on, there we go. In a straight line, that is. It's just one of these cars or vehicles that will take a rather long time to get the best out of, just because you have to get used to it. There's so many different ways that you could enter a corner, and you just have to find out the best way for every corner. And since this vehicle is so radically different from everything else that we usually drive, it will just take some time to get used to it, I think. Wow! I don't know how slow I would have to drive to not overwork the tires. This is actually quite insane. Okay, get to the apex. Oh, it's so much fun though. It's so much fun though. In the corners, you're not just driving on your line, you are always sliding a little bit. And as I said before, that feeling of having actual tires that interact with the road is so well pronounced in this game in general. But I think it's also time to tell you about a little curveball that I'm throwing into this race, because this truck is not the only car that you will be able to choose. There will be a real car, a very tiny one, that you can use as well. But before I show this to you in a very cool little race session, let's go for a few more hot laps and see what kind of a lap time we can achieve here. Come on, come on! 49, 50, 150. Let's go for another one. Oh, this is lovely. Alright, okay. So, I've shown you the track and the truck. Now, let's do a little bit of a race against the other car that you will be able to choose for this race. And let's see how that goes. Here we go, guys! Look at that! We have a field of Racetrucks against Caterhams. These are the smallest and slowest Caterhams there are in game. 115 horsepower against our 1300 plus horsepower trucks. Let's just start the race. Let's just not do anything else. I want to see how this goes. obviously, and this is the juicy bit, the Caterham is overall faster in terms of lap time. Whoa! But but if it can't get away fast enough from the trucks, it will get punished. And obviously in a direct one-on-one situation, oh my god, the Caterham doesn't look too good when it gets bumped off the road. Wow, did you see that? The AI truck was basically bumping the Caterham off the road. Let's try that. Let's try to just bump them. I don't even feel it. I didn't even feel that. Okay, we will not make it back to first place. No way in hell. But I would like to see what happens if we bump a Caterham. Nothing. I don't feel them. It's like they're not even there. Whoa! Oh, there's one right in front of me. There's the Caterham. Right in front of me. I don't even... It does not seem to affect my handling all that much. Is he still there? I don't know if he's still there. He might be. To end this episode, I thought it would be only right to get a little test drive in the Caterham as well, see what kind of a lap time we can achieve here. With the truck, we ended up doing a 150 point something. So let's see if it's actually realistic to take this. Oh, this is nice! Oh, this is nice. Let's see if it's actually realistic to take this car as an alternative. Oh man, this slides like a dream. I have absolutely no idea if this is faster or slower than the truck. It in terms of a gut feeling, the driving experiences are so different that I can't compare them in my mind, and it doesn't feel faster or slower than the truck. We'll just see what the lap time says in the end. Speaking of which, we're getting close. Oh, yes, yes, yes. This is also good fun to drive, but in a completely different way. So, driving over the line. Let's see what the time says. First, let's see if this thing can even make a decent donut. There we go. It does it. Okay, let's see what the lap time says. Interesting. 152.4. That's exactly what I wanted, because it's very, very, very close to the truck time, and I didn't really, well, did a very good job of the last lap. So in terms of lap times, they are very, very comparable. So guys, this is it. The race will be this Sunday. As always, you can find all the details that you need to join the race in the description of this video. You have a choice between a race truck and between a Caterham Academy version. There are 4 different Caterhams in the game. Don't forget that this is the Caterham Academy version with 115 horsepower. Don't accidentally practice with a different one that has more horsepower and then be disappointed when you don't achieve the same lap times. So yeah, very, very interesting race ahead of us, guys. I'm curious to see what you will choose as your car. as you can see, or as you did see during the race, when you're driving in the truck, you don't even feel the Caterham when you bump into it, even violently. You don't even feel it. Which makes sense, it's 5 tons versus 500 or 600 kilos. It's nothing. So it's up to you if you want to go for a car that has maybe a slightly higher potential or slightly better potential for lap times, or if you want to go with a truck, which definitely has an advantage when it comes to defending its place in comparison to the tiny little Caterhams. I think this will be interesting. I can't even predict if we will see only race trucks or mostly Caterhams. I have no idea. And that's what I like about this. So guys, this is it. I hope you enjoyed watching this episode. I hope I will see a lot of you guys on the track. And until then, I hope you have a great day. Bye bye. Ooh, come on.